I saw him for the first time in about 3 years. The first reaction was fear, the same fear I felt when I was a little girl. The second fear was anger, angry at myself for allowing him to make me feel like this after so many years. I didn't realize I carried that so much around with me. Somehow I thought, being an adult, I had dealt with it all. Anyway, he didn't say much to me, and I just pretended to look through him. But I saw him, and I just felt all that over again. The last time I saw him, the police had him in handcuffs. He was screaming and cussing and acting a fool. They just took him away. He stared at me through the window. He knew I was the one that called the police. If I hadn't have been so afraid of him, I would have harmed him myself. I had just stopped by to see my mother. When I walked in the house, they both were quiet. Then I noticed she had a bruise on her face. She made her way to the sofa, and I saw that she was limping. I knew what happened. He was beating her up again. I didn't say a word. I just helped her to bed. I saw huge holes in the wall. It looked like basketballs. At first I thought maybe he threw something. But the holes were too big. Turns out those holes were my mother's head. He just banged it against the wall. Can you imagine someone taking your mother's head and using them as holes in the wall? Flashes of that just kept swimming around in my mind. That's all I could see. Even at that age, I was afraid. After many years of just like witnessing the beatings, just standing there, the screaming, scared little girl, I was still afraid of him. So I called the police. And after 18 years of living with that, both eyes blackened, and a concussion, she finally decided to leave. And that's when her life started and mine. Fear was gone. I guess some things just stay with you. Next time I run into him, I refuse to feel anything but indifferent.